Shut up, pussy. It's my turn to talk. The voice of the kids, the people, the representative of all 17-year-olds and younger. PassiveBrandon. Okay, so I'm 17. I'm gonna turn 18 in a month. And so before I turn 18, I'm gonna, as a person who is heavily focused on when they start talking about the debate about whether or not they should allow streaming on Twitch in regards to gambling. I may have said that wrong. I could have said it way better. But anyway, gambling on Twitch. It's a heavily debated topic in which there's basically two camps, I could say, with a high degree of certainty, in which it is either it's not the streamer's responsibility to like look over what people do with their own money, because they're not influencers in the way that they raise you and shit. That's the parents' job. If you're supposed to be accountable for your own actions, and if you are under 18, your parents should be accountable for your own actions. It should not be the streamer's responsibility to look over whether or not you gamble or not. Gambling, if you're gonna say that I'm like, in XQC's words, is just that if you're gonna put me in the position of an influencer and role model and tell me that I should be like a fucking beacon of like morality and ethics, in which I should really be paying attention to what I'm allowed and am not allowed to do. I don't know how to really compress this all into like one simple sentence. So basically it's just like, I'm an influencer and you cannot expect me to just compartmentalize what's okay and what's not okay, because like if gambling is not okay, then so neither should be drinking on stream, neither should smoking be allowed on stream. Anything that's bad for your health, bad for your mental health, just negative in any way should also not be allowed, in the same reason that gambling is not allowed, because it is highly addictive and it could literally ruin someone's life. And if you're gonna hold gambling to this like high level of like bad, super bad, you should not do this on stream. You shouldn't also be allowed to drink on stream, because drinking also has the same negative consequences on someone's health and mental health. It can ruin relationships, ruin lives, cause death, in indirect reasons. But either way, yeah, same thing. And then there's also like people are trying to they're trying to say they're influencers, and that they kind of are a babysitter, because there's a lot of stupid people on the internet. And when and then at the common denominator for both of them is that they would both talk about kids, like people like me, my age, 17 and younger, and how easily influenced they are. Because yeah, I see how easily influenced people are. You go to a school bathroom, I have firsthand experience for a lot of these things on seeing how easily influenced people are, and especially in this modern day era, because you can't really compare like 2001 high school to like today's high school, because they didn't have fucking jewel pods charging with the same outlet they charged the iPhone with back in 2001. So yeah, people are easily influenced, peer pressured easily, especially, and also social media plays a big part in a lot of things too. And I would see how social media affects people's morality a lot too. I would see how like social media influences how they think, how they perceive things. And I see the argument in which saying that gambling is bad online. It is definitely bad online, to see it online, because anything you see online with enough of it, especially with algorithms being a thing in which once you get into a certain like algorithm, you are literally set on that algorithm and it's hard to get out of it. I can see how gambling could be normalized a lot easier that way through social media, because right now as we stand, gambling is not like something that's like fucking up and coming. It is something that's been part of America for a long time now. It's literally like over 50% of Americans have gambled. I don't know the exact number, but yeah, more than 50% of Americans gamble. Like to this day, they gamble. Like literally right now, there's probably 10 people gambling right now on a slot machine. Right now, they just pulled it. And I could also see the argument in which they're not babysitters. Like a fucking streamer should not be expected to babysit. It's hard to babysit someone over the internet. It's hard enough to do like therapy online. It's like professionals can't even do therapy online. Just doing things online, trying to like manage someone online, it's fucking impossible. You can't really expect someone to like tell them not to do this and then do it, and then expect them not to do it, and yeah, this goes for the argument of, yeah, that's why they shouldn't be allowed to live stream it. But then again, who the fuck are you to tell them what they can and cannot stream? If you look at the numbers and how much money they're making, if you're going to talk about personal gain, these people who are gambling have so much to gain, and it's not like they're like fucking like devils, coming in like they're doing something like fucking abnormal. Like, no, this is incredibly normal to gamble in the United States. Simple as that. These people are just taking advantage of it in the social media influence space. Gambling, like Aiden Ross made like, I don't know if this is a confirmed number, but he's made like $4 million gambling. No, I said that wrong. $4 million from a gambling sponsorship. It's not that he made $4 million a month gambling. He made $4 million a month from the sponsorship from the gambling company. It's crazy. But I think I'm rambling for too much. I think what I'm trying to say is that for the most part, yeah, I don't like gambling on stream. Streamers, in my opinion, should not be gambling. Because yes, they do have an easily influenced, demographic, because a lot of Twitch is young. Simple as that. Most of them, I'm pretty sure brain development stops at 25, and most people on Twitch, or at least a lot of the number on Twitch, is not 25 years old. It's simple as that. It just isn't. But it's not the streamer's fault. If they want to profit off of gambling, and then make some pretty reasonable arguments, it's either all of it's okay or none of it's okay. I do like that argument, to a certain extent. In this case, I'll allow it, because yeah, drinking is bad. I am 100% on that boat. Smoking is bad. I'm 100% on that boat. But you can't really babysit someone. Like you can't really stop them from drinking on stream. I mean, it's gonna be hard to manage. It's gonna be hard to really implement. Even if you were to implement safeguards onto Twitch to stop people from gambling. If you were to let's just say ban gambling from Twitch. I mean, so what? I mean, gambling is still gonna be fucking there. It's still gonna be live streamed somewhere. It's just I don't know. It's a hard thing to navigate, really. What's the thing I just said? I'm not gonna tell them what they can, what they cannot do with their money, because then at the end of the day, it is their money. They could do whatever they want with it, whether they stream it or not. I mean, they have big reason to stream it. Increase success, increase numbers, increase viewership. Most of the time, they're soft capped. Let's just say Trainwrecks, for example, soft capped 11,000 when he's not gambling, and then when he started gambling, he's now soft capped at 30,000. Incredible jump, big gains too, financially wise, because they are getting paid big dollars with these sponsorship companies. But then again, at the expense of what? That's the question. At the end of the day, if you don't like gambling, just don't watch it. Simple as that. If you do not want to see them gambling, yeah, I get it. It's fucking boring. Just move on with your life. Just fucking go to someone else. You crying and moaning about it, it's not gonna change anything. This is something that is strictly, regarding with Twitch and the government to some extent. Because yeah, the whole crypto market, crypto gambling scene, it is incredibly shady. Overseas accounts, loopholes. It is fucking wicked what they do. It's just, you can't really bash on the streamers too hard, because it's just they're just trying to like what increases their numbers. It gives them a lot of money. You know, whether that ruins their like reputation in the long run, we have yet to see. Trainwrecks is still doing fine for himself. He's still a respectable name on Twitch. Just as of right now, I don't see any reason on why they're getting shit on so heavily, because I don't think they're the right group to be targeted. And when I'm saying that group, I mean the streamers. They shouldn't really be the ones getting targeted. It's just they're just capitalizing on the like popularization and, you know, streamlined success of literally fucking gambling in like the internet. It's not like it's something new either. It's been on the internet, on games for literally the past couple of fucking years and decades. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace out. Sorry if I didn't sound completely coherent. I'm kind of fucking sleepy.